Hello? 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 Hello, Prince Anime, and hello, Ilya Yanoka. Welcome to my world. Hello, harm_list. Oh, are you disappointed? Hello, Gritra. It's October, but nothing is real anymore. What happened? It crashed. It crashed. Hello, Dora3. What happened to... the whole October thing wasn't working out. This is something that this is something that will always...
Oh, look at that!
Well, you're gonna make me feel like I gave up too easily. But I didn't... It wasn't... The 2-ton terror took up too much resources. I couldn't do anything. I could barely even play Magician's Quest, let alone anything else. But look at this, isn't this awesome? I did this last night, actually. And I went and cleared the Sandbird. Oh, and I also uncovered that, but I didn't go inside. And look at these. You know what these are? Can anybody guess? If nobody knows, then I'll never stream again. Yup, you got it. I guess I have to stream forever now. That's what they are. Let's see. Actually, let me look at the screen. Okay. Here's a question that I have for you. I was looking at my VOD earlier today, and I didn't realize just how bright everything was, to the point that anything that's white or like pale like the sand here is really, really bright. And I was looking at the Sandbird stage when I did it, and I was like, wow, all of the clouds just look like a sheer bright white light. And what I was wondering is if you like that. Do you enjoy that? And if you don't, I actually have a solution to it that isn't changing my filters. It means we can engage with one of the mechanics of this game without feeling like we're losing something. Now how about this? See, this is perfect now. It's it's like a real mechanic now.
Happy 16 years, cousin.
16 years old. Thank you. That means in some countries I can drink now. Were you saying you like the bright white light Prince anime? I know they took the sunglasses away from me when I was in Bowser Jr. stage. Actually, that is something that I was doing, wasn't it? But I don't know if I'm gonna go back there. Oh, but I... No, I can't. Well, I can. But I will have to fight Bowser Jr. This... And I don't know if I want to. I don't feel like it. Thank you, Ilya Yanotka, also. Well, let's see if it takes the sunglasses away from me when I go inside of here. Ilya Yanotka robbed me of the joy of feeling responsible for any time I have a subscription to Doro 3. Because every time I hit the button, it says, thanks to Ilya Yanotka for the gift sub. It's been like that for 12 months. You gave me and Teebsley a year of Doro 3. Okay, it did take the sunglasses away from me, actually. I'm not gonna put you on blast on my stream right now, but I'm gonna have to question you later because the wires are still crossed. What? That's not what I'm talking about. I just need sunglasses. Look at this guy's outfit. Like, look at his crazy, I mean, it's not that crazy. People are always wearing stuff like this, but especially in the summer. I just feel like I'm not used to them wearing these kinds of clothes. What do you call this again? I don't remember. This simple style of clothing that many would wear. I spent a pretty decent amount of time here. I'm just gonna... Whoa! Wait a second. Oh. Well, you see that grate right there? That ramp grate? I used that to go up into the sky again, and let me tell you, it's still just as high up as it is on any other map that I've done it on. but I never noticed there's a plane. I wonder if I can, like, see it or get close to it if I go up, but if I do that, it's gonna be the only thing that happens this stream, and there's another mission that I would rather do it on in this stage because there's an actual thing involved in it. Another secondary goal, really the primary goal, but how's everybody doing on this Thursday morning? It's not morning. It's decidedly not morning. It's morning for maybe at least one person in the chat right now, actually. I can think of at least person. What the hell? It's morning because I just woke up. I bet Ilya Yanotka's gonna probably go to work soon. I'm trying to think about how I can change my streaming so that people can be around for them. But it's difficult stuff. This is technically a slot that I could probably do more often than I take advantage of, is the thing. Ah! Whoa! I accidentally performed some sort of maneuver. That was really... I don't know how that happened. I think my controller is giving out. I've been using a DualShock 3 for years and years on my computer. And I'm starting to think that maybe I need a new controller. And it's not like anything that's completely... Like, I don't like to spend money, and it's still workable enough. I think I would notice it most frequently playing fighting games with this, but now I have a stick that I have not used since I got it. Although I'm also inclined to believe that maybe my missed inputs are just my fingers moving on the triggers when I don't want them to. It might not actually be like anything wrong with the controller necessarily. I did get a stick, and I haven't used it. I mean, I've used it technically a little tiny bit. Hello, Nekoe. LDK was trying to get me on Melty Blood, or I was mutually saying that maybe I would give it a try. It's tough. I feel like Street Fighter is the only one that I can really get. Ilya Yanoka hates when people watch my stream. The reason people stop watching is because Ilya Yanoka one by one confronts them in DMs and says, if you don't get out of here, then... If you get out of here, I'm gonna pay you $500 bucks. Bye, Ilya. Bye. Are you actually leaving for work, or are you just... Am I just making you feel bad? What the heck? How do I get this? I guess I could get the rocket nozzle eventually. But... a funny side effect of the sunglasses is I'm not looking at the same thing you are. So this like kind of annoyingly dark right now for me. Like, I kind of want to take them off already. I've been controller fighter forever, but Augersley kept telling me I should get a stick, and eventually I decided to break down and do it. Whoa. You can grab out of a dive? That's crazy. I don't think I ever would have expected that. I don't know, part of me wonders, like, oh, is it, like, I'm not, like, gonna do, like, super great just because I have a stick. That's a pretty fair learning curve. Also, Ilya Yanotka is being combated with kindness. Leverless, I can't do leverless. Maybe one day I would consider it, but not in a long, long time. After all, I stuck to a controller for all this time. I really don't want to even consider going for leverless. I like to move a stick around. That makes sense. I think the only time I've really tried to do keyboard was when I was playing the Toho fighting games. Especially the first one. Immaterial Missing Power. I actually was thinking of playing Immaterial Missing Power again. I'm thinking maybe I've played enough fighting games now that I could try to conceive of how to play that game well enough to get through it, like the arcade mode, story stuff. It was just, I was able to do that with every other one of those fighting games, but Immaterial and Missing Power was the most arcane and the oldest, and I couldn't do it. It was difficult too. The thing that really threw me the most is that, in that mode, in like the sort of single player arcade type mode, your opponent will go into like a spell card mode like it's actual Toho. And I feel like it really escapes the idea of like a normal fighting game at that point, because they like they'll like eat all of your hits and then just fill the screen with bullets. And I can remember distinctly there being so many things that they would do that would just feel impossible to deal with completely. So I feel like that would still probably give me a really hard time. Like, I don't know if knowing how to play fighting games better would help a ton, but it would at least permit me to start learning the strange mechanics that I could be doing to get an edge on them. This thing I'm trying to do is really familiar to me. I feel like I was doing stuff like this in Delfino a lot. The plaza. Oh yeah, the dashing thing. I was thinking about that. It's a really funny way to do it. I also don't even know if I ever got to fight Suika in that, because I was never able to get far enough. Also, to be fair, at the time I wasn't really concerned with learning fighting games. I was just trying to play every Toho game in order. And I wasn't going to stop at that. I wasn't going to just play the bullet hells. They introduce many popular characters in the fighting games too. And I'm pretty sure like characters like Suika and Tenchi and stuff only appear, like do actually make appearances as in the bullet hell games, but only the spin-off ones where you're doing stuff like photo taking or Impossible Spell Card. Because those ones love to just fill with like all the characters that they already have and the patterns and stuff and make crazy stuff. I really like the Impossible Spell Card and photo taking ones. But the thing about them is that they're also like, I associate them with like wrist strain because unlike other Toho games where I'll like do 1 or 2 attempts at a run and then say, okay, well I didn't get it, I guess I'm done for today. Versus the Impossible Spell Card games, and I think they're generally all just considered the Impossible Spell Card games, but I feel like the photo taking ones are pretty distinct. But either way, you can just keep playing them over and over again. You can do what I describe usually as rage game type stuff, where you just repeat over and over again. Oh. I mean, the real Toho game that has quote-unquote rage game mechanics is the Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, and that's the one that also is like a wrist strain game. I remember one time I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go. I feel like just having a casual time with one of these games, and you know who one of my favorite characters are is Rice and the rabbit one, and she's playable in this game. In Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. Let me just start a new run of that, and it's a low commitment thing because you just get to retry at every step of every fight in that game because of the funny mechanic it has. I feel like I really regretted it because I just forgot how much of a pain that game is. I'm almost certain that Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom is the hardest one. It's just that because it's built in a way that lets you retry constantly. But I know it's possible to play it with classic rule set, which is terrifying. Like, I feel like normal mode in Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom is Lunatic in any other game, and so I can't even imagine what Lunatic is like in that one. To find more blue coins. There might not be any more. Something back here? No. What was I gonna say? I was talking about the Impossible Spell Card games. Those have characters that only appeared in non-Bullet Hell games show up actually, which is fun. I also think the photo taking games are really great mechanically. Like, they're just very fun ways to engage with that. I remember people being like, wow, Caramel in UFO 50 is so awesome. And like, even well before I had UFO 50 myself and just was seeing people playing it like Marigold and stuff, I would always be thinking in my head, like, this is just photo taking from Toho. They did the photo taking. And sometimes I like don't want to say it because I'm like, maybe that's a thing in other ones that I don't know about, like in other shooter games. I just am not aware. But it's a really awesome mechanic. And it does work pretty different, I think, in Toho than it does Caramel. I also tend to just not like horizontal shooters as much anyway. I've also never been a fan of many shooters because I find the upgrade systems a bit much for me because I'm always like going back and forth and feel like, I don't know, I get very mixed up. But I think that's more of a thing of that I just don't stick to them long enough also. You know what? Maybe Yoshi can eat these, actually, is what I just realized. Because I'm thinking, like, last stream I was wondering if the butterflies had coins, because there's blue and yellow ones. And I think maybe Yoshi uses his tongue to get them. Oh! There are more blue coins. That's so many blue coins. Can I get trapped in here? Oh! Look. This is Marigold's Paradise. It's a merry-go-round and it's Yoshi themed. Oh, what does that Yoshi say in this pamphlet? I think the first word might be please, but I cannot parse any of the rest of that. It's even worse on your end. The screen is so bright. I could fix it, but something that I am always telling myself when I stream games and do something really weird to it visually is I think to myself, lots of people have played Mario Sunshine, but less people have played Mario Sunshine like however I might be doing it. Whether it's overlaying some sort of image over it or blasting it with white light. And we've gotten some pretty cool effects from it. Like when I was in the sky that one time. I mean, obviously I don't want the game to be completely unreadable, but I liked, it's, you know, I shouldn't be afraid to do stupid things because you could be watching a long play of Mario Sunshine. You could be playing Mario Sunshine. If I'm showcasing something that I want people to see that's like not as big, then sure, it's different. Please accept my best wishes. Do you think there's anything up there, actually? It's possible. That's how it works? Whoa. Do they prevent wall jumps against this? That's kind of fun. I mean, it makes sense in a way. I was just wondering if there were any blue coins up here. Oh. How do they want me to do this? Okay. Well, that was just for fun, I guess. After all my talk about how that's not something I would ever have to do again. Look at this. Is this one of the best views of the island you can get in this game? It might be. Because, I mean, obviously you can overlook the whole thing from Pianta Village. which is those trees, but I feel like even that isn't as good of a view as this is. Ugh. Vermilion Briar. Okay, I'll drink. And that thing. That was me stretching. Ugh. Also, sorry that my heart isn't activated right now. I realized as soon as I went live that my watch was completely dead and it didn't plug it in when I got home. So... Wow. I've been to every stage except for Rico Harbor and, whatever that is called. The first stage of the game. I'm pretty sure I've been everywhere except those, right? It must be. Well, maybe there's another one I'm forgetting about. Because those would be Rico, the first one and Rico Harbor would be in the first two. It really does look like a counter of some sort. Well, I'm here in Pina Park. Oh, I never got 100 coins in Gelato Beach. I think I was trying to once in like a stream during the summer, but I found that there were not nearly enough coins in the mission I was doing. Maybe. Because otherwise 47 is a lot to collect, just coincidentally. I'm trying to think of what else is here to go to. Because there's Rico Harbor. I've been... Yeah. Huh. Oh, I remember. It's Nico Bay. I decided to turn to thinking about Delfino Plaza itself and all the entrances. Can you even see Nico Bay any time in this game? Like, I don't know where that is locationally on the island. I feel like I've never seen where it is before. Hi, what's up? Okay. Blasted Koopas. We don't have a single star attraction to speak of. It's kind of crazy that these are Koopas. I feel like I don't... Like, I mean, they're obviously a different, funny sort of variant, but... It's like... It's really crazy to me that in 3D Mario, Koopas are kind of like in a weird position where they, like... I mean, Koopas exist in Mario 64, but they just feel so strange and different, and then they're like... This is the closest you get to a normal Koopa here. And then they go back on 4 legs in Mario Galaxy, and then they aren't an enemy at all in Mario Odyssey. They're just little guys that race. Okay, let's fight. I decided that I will do it. I guess there aren't any Goombas in this. They're replaced by the Strolling Stew.
Perpetrator, get away.
The cutscenes in this are so, like, kind of almost a little bit eerie. Is this a new show of ours? Whoever hired you needs a raise. I love how you play the fearless hero and he's like a bad version of you? No way. He's actually awesome? He's like a Mario? I love this fight. It's so awesome to me. And the thing that honestly I like, one of the things I like the most about it is the sound that the bullet bills make while they're chasing you. I heard something recently. I heard a bullet bill make a noise recently where it just used the noise from this, I think. It was like in some newer thing, but I don't remember what it was. I just remember it catching me off guard because I was like, what the? That's Mario Sunshine. Ah! It's just a really fun spectacle kind of fight. Did I do it already? It also, I remember giving me a really hard time as a kid too. But I feel like now I have a slightly better understanding of leading my shots and stuff. I didn't even think of that they do just make like a kettle sound. That's actually a really good point. He's here. Hello, Arugi Blues. Look.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I won't let you take Mama Peach away. Mama Peach? I'm your mama? Yeah, Mama told me all about it. She told me my mama got kidnapped by a bad man named Mario. So you're Bowser's son? So I came here to rescue her. So the graffiti, that was you?
This song is awesome. I don't remember this at all.
When I draw with this, all my wishes come true. A strange old man in a white coat gave it to me. A strange old
This was
man-
crazy to me as a kid. To just like drop some continuity. Like, yeah, Professor Egghead.
Mario.
He's involved in the background.
He said,
Mario's a bully, he never fights fair.
he said,
Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario.
so I tried to get Mario sent to prison. But they didn't lock him up, and now he gets to steal Mama Peach again.
Awesome plan, honestly.
Pests, stop following us.
Bowser would never be like, I'm gonna get the lol to go after Mario. I'm gonna smear his image. That's That's not, I don't think that's something he would ever think of. It's really funny.
No, not again. It appears to be heading toward Corona Mountain.
I tried to lure Mario into undue process in a foreign nation. Outstanding! Breathtaking! I was thinking, there's like a bunch of music in the cutscenes that is unique to them that I'm always being surprised because like I remember some of it, but that one song that was playing while Bowser Jr. was talking, I feel like I didn't remember that at all. I remember the little tunes that play before the fight. More or less. Sorry, I need my sunglasses because these shine sprites are bright. Honestly, all of this stuff was crazy as a kid because it's like the Mama Peach stuff. It's crazy. Like, what do you make of that when you're a child? I can't imagine what the poor princess is going through. Mario, please save her. Toadsworth is non-existent. It's so sad. It's kind of crazy to me that they just kind of stopped having him be around. He never got to leave the early 2000s. Oh, yeah, I can go to Nico Bay now, actually. Do I want to do that? Nico Bay is probably the one level that I'm the least familiar with. Like, there's so much weird stuff going on in it. Like, I know all the shines. I know I've done them all for the most part that I can remember. But getting blue coins here? I don't know. First time chat. Ugh. He is getting too old. But he's vanished completely. He should have been hanging out in the castle in Mario Odyssey. For some reason I was thinking about this in bed. I was thinking last night after I stopped streaming, I was thinking about Mario still. And I was thinking about the thing where I was convinced because the only spoiler I saw from Mario Odyssey was a blurry picture of the inside of the castle lobby in that game that they created. And I had like filled in the details because I glanced at it and then was like, oh no, a spoiler, I don't want to see it. And then I like, my mind recreated it such that I was wholly 100% convinced that I saw the doors too. Which makes sense because I would fill in the details with what I already know. So I just thought that the whole thing was going to be in there. Or at least a lot of it. But it was just the lobby. And so I was actually really disappointed when I got to it. And all that said to be that my thought was that it feels like a negative impulse to have in this world where we're all beset with remakes and echoes of the past and not new things. But they would get me if they like recreated the entire Mario 64 castle in like a nice style and like made it look like have like a fun livable kind of situation, but also still like have the structure and weirdness of the original castle. They'd get me. They'd get me. I don't want to be afraid to admit that. I mean, they've already made Mario 64 DS One of the awesome things about Mario 64 DS was the rec room that they created. It's like a fun little... Oh my gosh, this isn't working the way I was hoping it would. I was kind of thinking, aren't these like famously kind of nonsensical? Like they don't work the way you would expect them to? And I thought I had already clued into it, but apparently not. Look at that. Look, now it's going the other way. There's something to it. It like changes depending on whether I'm at the front or the back. I was trying to think about how I could technically stream Mario Odyssey. I don't know if I want to or not, though, at any point. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't anytime soon, but I actually have played that twice. Only because when I was... The second time, I was just kind of like, you know... I really want to do the Mushroom Kingdom portion of that game, the post-game level of the Mushroom Kingdom again. And so I'm just going to play through, I'm just going to speed through the entire rest of the game and see how much I can skip through to get there as fast as possible. Luigi's casino is awesome. It's crazy that they made him a dealer. Actually, does that casino use the song from this in it? I feel like it might use the same song that plays in the hotel casino in this game. It's possible. So that was a secret shine. I don't like it. That doesn't count as a mission, what I just did. I'm almost positive. Wait, look. I see a creature. I forgot that they have one of these guys here. They're not just in the blue coin zone. Look. Belly drumming. It's so awesome that they made them a guy in this, like a type of Mario guy, and then they never use them again, the Tanuki. The humble Tanuki. Wow. It's beautiful. Mario. Hello, Swelltime G Pool. Oh. That wasn't the right nozzle. I think it's because I grabbed that one, and so I thought I was still on the previous one. I'm just your streamer today. What did that just do. I'm just a fun-loving streamer who plays Mario Sunshine. I was also thinking about, what's that? You played it, G-Pool. The Mario Sunshine hack. Eclipse. I want to play that. Coin. I'm given to understand that I would have to redo a lot of like the base game that does exist, right? So you would technically have to do all that stuff again. But I wouldn't mind that so much. Oh yeah. He gets new moves. Oh. These walls are so strange. If I'm being real, the thing that I want the most in Eclipse is to try and do the sky falling thing. Because I'm so curious, because if they're custom levels, then I'm so curious if, like, the people who made them would have done something differently. For one thing, I wonder if the base game maps will still have the ceiling, because they maybe could have changed it, but I don't know if they would have bothered. So I'm curious about that, but I'm also curious about the world height of any completely new stages. Because, like, would a modder who's making it now, like, I feel like they would be like, I'm not gonna make the ceiling that high. What? That seems silly, right? But maybe they would. And it's also worth wondering if there's a reason for it to be that high. Like, for instance, I've thought about how the sun being high up in the sky might, like, be at least a small excuse for it to be fairly high. Since the sun is kind of like an existing object. And not just, like, baked into the top of the screen. I still would like to find out if I can, like, meet the sun in this game. But I've never felt like I was actually that close to it, really. Oh, no. Oh, it's fine. I got out before it retracted again, I think. You can tell me anything about Peak. Do you like it? Also, I think the reason that this is not visible from anywhere else on the map is because it's just on the other side of the island compared to everything else. Oh, the airport lobby. Well, the thing about escaping the airport lobby is that I have been mildly aware of the ability to do that. And admittedly, my heart wasn't set aflame by it because... Because one of my great inspirations as to doing funny things in games, Video Chess, had already discovered how to do it on stream. And so I felt like I was content to leave it at that and not find out for myself. Okay, well if there's a secret, then I probably do want to know what that is. I certainly wouldn't be opposed to finding out whatever's going on in there. Oh, okay, this is a path. This is probably not the way they wanted you to do that. Huh? Okay, yeah, this is a dead end. This would probably open up if I was hitting the thing. But I see another blue coin down there. I like secrets. I wouldn't say it's a spectacular impulse. I'm sure lots of people thought these things, especially in certain eras of games like N64 and GameCube. But I've always been enamored with the out-of-bounds stuff, and the belief that there could be other things out there. The truth is out there. So many little alcoves to explore. Ouch. Alright, well let's shed all pretense and just go for it straightforwardly. That does seem fun. I wasn't aware of just how interconnected Eclipse was until I was seeing bits and pieces of somebody playing it. That you like move between zones. But then I guess that you can also teleport to them the way you normally would in Mario Sunshine. But I guess you can also walk to them if you really want to, which is crazy. And that'll definitely make it less necessary for me to repeat tricks that I do on this stream to get to places early, because you could just go to them. Like, pre-Peach might not even be like a real thing to have to do it all in Eclipse, because you could just walk everywhere. Mario Eclipse is like the true liminal game. In the world of pretenders, Mario Eclipse is the one game that I can think of that is actually doing a liminal spaces thing and the truth of it. The misuse of the word liminal doesn't bother me that much, really, when I get down to it. Like, I don't think about it, but I guess the only thing that I would say, I guess I would say it doesn't bother me because I didn't really know the word until that stuff was happening. Like, I wasn't all that aware of that as a word. But now, like, it's sort of in retrospect thing where I'm like, oh yeah, like the actual meaning of a liminal space and like stuff I do like that kind of stuff. So it is a bit of a shame that it's harder to like search and find out about it. Oh, actually, I don't know if that's anything up there. Oh, I love B3313. That is my most streamed game on this channel, actually. Have you caught any of those streams? Because I will admit that anytime I am streaming B3313, it's like, oh, more than this? Hour count wise, no, I don't think so. But in terms of number of streams, absolutely. It's my most streamed in terms of frequency, but not in terms of raw time. No! This isn't real right now? That's crazy. This game usually isn't so bad about that stuff. Like, usually they actually do let you get away with that kind of thing, I feel. Well, the thing I was gonna say is for B3313, if I'm streaming it, it's almost always going to be like nighttime at like a really odd slot of time. And that's like partially because it's one of those things that I feel like I can stream without needing a lot of people to be around anyway. And it's also just kind of like a relaxed thing to stream. That's like my comfort stream in a way. And the only reason that this isn't is because I'm always worried about streaming this at weird times, because I'm like, oh, people want to see this. This is like I consider this my most desirable stream, personally. I think I'm at my best when I'm playing this game. Is there any way I can get up there? As soon as I started saying that, I started thinking, teleportation to the top of the map? That could work, technically. But I don't think there's any hangable stuff that I could do that with here. I will say the other thing about B3313 that makes it kind of not a bad thing to do just whenever is that it's like really easy to make no progress in that game at all. I'm not getting across that. That's not possible. This is probably like deactivated in this version of the map, I guess. Oh. I'm just doing this in reverse right now. I don't need to be doing that. Well, I did already uncover it though. Oh my gosh, there's like a bunch of stuff here. What if I might be able to get 100 coins and a blue coin. That has to be a blue coin, right? Oh no, it's all closing up. Oh, okay, I avoided damage. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, well now that I know there's like a billion alcoves in there and to collect stuff in, I might be able to get 100 coins on this version of the map. In fact, I'm very confident now that I can, because I haven't engaged with the actual stage at all, which probably has a healthy amount of coins over there. Like it must. Where is this thing again? Okay, that's that. Uh-oh. Go back in. I'm fumbling, I'm fumbling. Oh no, no. Can I do this? Is this gonna be possible? I might be able to if I get an angled wall jump. You know what's interesting? That they called them wall kicks for a while and then they just stopped. I guess because it makes... wall jump does kind of seem to make more sense. In like a... well, it makes more sense in a sort of... Somebody reading it would think, yeah, wall jump, I jump off the wall. Versus wall kick, which is like basically like he's doing a wall kick, he's kicking off of the wall, but it's just very funny. That and hip drop, those are the two, but I think hip drop is just a party term. I don't think that's used in any actual Mario game. I still took damage for that? I guess I do famously know that you can take damage from small heights in this pretty easily. No coins in here? Okay, I was gonna say, if there isn't another thing with coins, then I might not be able to get the blue coin, I mean, get the 100 coin star, but now I'm feeling pretty confident. Uh-oh, look out, Mario! Whoops, 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 whoops. Sorry, I was just looking at OBS again. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a blue coin also. What the heck? Actually, maybe it's just a 1-up, but... what? How am I supposed to get that? They're blocking me. Wait, hold on. What? Ah! Oh, that was a blue coin 100, right? I feel like I saw it. I don't know, I'm only seeing blue. I don't see any sort of one-up graphics at the very least. That's not the hover. Okay, we can just do this. Okay, that felt very efficient. I'm almost at 100 blue coins. The blue coins are quite awesome. I'm so curious what it's going to be like getting them all. I'm putting myself in grave danger for somebody who is very close to having 100 coin. Why was it so hard? Why was it so much easier to get over there? And then as soon as I turned around, it was like it was a sliding thing every time. This is what I get for trying to explore while it's still poison. Man, I have to get all those coins again. Do I feel like doing that? I really didn't feel any fear at all. I wouldn't have turned around if I didn't start becoming fearful. Oh wait, I didn't unlock this? I thought picking them up in a different stage was how you got them, but maybe it has to be a specific stage, like whichever would actually be the first one you get it on. When does he give me the Hawaiian shirt? I might have to get, like, every shine in the game for that to happen, but that might not be true. I feel like I remember the shirt, and I definitely did not get every shine in this game when I played it as a child. Like, to the point that when I unlocked him, I was surprised he didn't give me the shirt. I just thought that was always part of it. I don't know, there's so many ways I could go. There's also this one that I haven't gone in at all. Or Rico Harbor. I don't know. Actually, I know what to do. No, I was gonna go to the park, Pina Park, but, well, hold on. I'm just thinking about things that I could do at Pina Park. I have multiple things in mind. Oh, you were on your lunch break? Goodbye, G4. I'm being cast into the waste bin. Mole. Get over here. Oh, it got intercepted by its own friend. I need more bullets. Can they even make it over here? I might need the homing one, but they might... no. Even if I can get them to get over this cliff, I don't think that they'll, like, nosedive enough. Wow. That was kind of crazy. Whoa, fruits. Banana from thin air. I need a homing one. Here it comes. Come on, boys. Oh no, you're... Okay, it was close enough. That one did a kind of drift. They move so strangely, too. Ow. Easy peasy. Oh, this happens? I forgot. I thought he just created a shine. I also kind of messed up, I think, because I was supposed to get this too. But, I'll have to do this again later anyway, so it's fine. Okay. Look at this. It's like Yoshi's Island out here. Do secret stages ever have blue coins? They might. I don't remember. It's been a little bit since I've done one, hasn't it? I don't think I did one last stream at all. I feel like I forgot that I've done like all of the hardest one of those for the most part already. Also, I did do a secret stage technically if you count the sandbird, but that's like also, I mean it definitely counts, I think. Well, to call them secret stages when they are literally missions in the levels is maybe a bit silly, but like those sort of extra dimensional zones, like they're not in a stage, they're their own thing, so it's different. I think of those conceptually as a secret stage. Oh, hole in one. I was really hoping that would happen. Oh, pirate ships, yeah. That kind of threw me for a second. Also, geez, Louise, the Ferris wheel is moving in this one. Whoa. You have nothing to say about the mole situation last time? Okay. Oh. Boing. Another cutscene? Give me a pair. Oh, the golden switch. This produces a bunch of coins, doesn't it? Maybe I can get 100 coin shine. Well, I hope there wasn't a reward for getting them all. Maybe the Ferris wheel is kind of spinning like crazy on the mission that you need to get up there. Oh, well, it's not crazy. It's not crazy spinning right now. It looked like it was from outside, but in fact, I guess, yeah, it would definitely be crazily spinning during that mission because the whole like plot of that is that the electric guy up here is doing it. And then once you stop him, the shine is up here, I'm pretty sure. Whoa, I got kicked off! No! Speaking of electric guys. It's funny that they stopped red coins from counting even at all, when in Mario 64 they were 2. But it makes sense, because in Mario 64 they would be in every version of the stage. And I guess they don't want it to feel like a requirement in this for you to get red coins. Oh my gosh. Hello? Did you hear that? Did that come through? Maybe it didn't at all, but... God. It was a loud sound. Whoa. Yeah, look at that depth perception I just displayed there. I'm pretty proud of 2 of those grabs. My pride will be my downfall. Oh, lucky. Where are these other red coins, though, actually? Oh, I see one. The evil thing where your hover nozzle can just not work if you're in a certain state of falling. The hitting swaps depending on where you're hanging. I did get confused about that earlier, and now I'm realizing that that's what's happening. When you're on the ceiling, jump hits the ceiling, and when you're on the side, punch hits the ceiling. I guess it makes sense, but I feel like in practice it's very confusing. There's one more though. I have no clue where it could be. Wait. Oh, it's down there. Watch this expert maneuver I'm about to pull off. It wasn't as expert as I was hoping. I was just hoping to get a backwards hover. It didn't happen. This does not feel 100 pointable. After getting that switch, I feel like I have barely seen any points. Oh, it went over there. I can't see. Wait, no. Where did it go? Get me up here. Okay, it's fine. Where is this? Oh, it's up there. That makes sense. Woohoo! 99 blue coins. I just need one more. Look at how bright Delfino Plaza has gotten. But there's still so much more to do. We're still encircled by shadows. Whoops. Does this have a thing? Like a secondary shine that I didn't get yet? Man, it feels forever ago since I did this in this game. And you wanna know what? It has been forever ago, kind of. It's been over a year. It's been like a year and a half since I did this the first time. Since I started streaming this game. Oh wait, I can do it the easy way if I was patient, but I'm not. Cause I guess the thing was that the boat doesn't move when I was doing this the first time. Because I wasn't progressing anything. Alright. I've proved myself in the past. And I don't even think there's anything for me to do in here right now. This is the pachinko. But I've done it. I know these get secondary things a lot of the time, the secret stages. But the thing is that usually that secondary is red coins, and this is just red coins by default. So... So somebody told me a crazy fact about this since, like, recently, that apparently the stick direction that you hold judges where you go, which is kind of crazy, but in my mind it's like, I feel like I still don't consider this very difficult. Even before I knew that. In fact, knowing that doesn't feel like it changes anything at all to me, because I was just trying it out there, and like I guess I could understand that that's why, like, there's weird movements while you're going through it and stuff, and that they probably needed to program it that way because, like, the way Mario's physics worked, like, they needed to hard code some weird movements in there for him to get him to actually go those ways in a reliable way. But I don't know. Those start disappearing fast from the weather vane. Ugh. What am I thinking? What am I thinking here? Noki Bay. Oh, I kept calling it Nico Bay. I was kind of like... It did kind of give me pause because I was like, well, that sounds a lot like Rico. So maybe that's not what it's called. But I just didn't even pay attention when I went in to what it said. Noki. But I don't have the secret in Noki Bay. I thought the bird was the secret, to be honest. Actually, since I got the bird, can I skip shines now in Noki Bay? Obviously that worked in Gelato Beach, but it might not here. No, it doesn't. Because I assume the reason it probably works in Gelato Beach is because they don't expect you to do that out of order, because it's the watermelon thing, and you have to click to get that one early. But in this case, they would fully anticipate that you could just go up there and get the bird. They even give you a boat if you want to try to do it. Not that it's even that bad without the boat. I mean, I guess the boat is more for the blue coins than anything. Do I feel like getting 100 coins right now? Not really. I'm starting to wondering if I should stop streaming right now. There's no reason in particular for me to stop right now, but I'm also like, well, let's not push it, you know? I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now. Might just get to relax and stream and relax or something. What does this say? Mud boat rental. 90,000 coins? Oh, it's so funny that redeems and alerts. And for one thing, the redeems really throw me because they're not actually like doing things on my stream. But they still make it lag. I'm doing it. I'm doing the phone. Whoops. I stretched a little longer because of fun. What did you even say? I like went to see this guy and just kind of looked him up and down for a while, but didn't... I mean, did I talk to him in the first place? Oh, my boat's rushed away, so I'm having a rough time of it now. They make awesome sounds, too. I'm glad that there's one here because, I didn't want to turn in any of my blue coins because I want to keep track of them. But that means I can't talk to them, the Tanuki and Delfino Plaza. So I'm glad that the one exists here that I completely forgot about. I'm trying to think of what the secret shine is though, because I thought the bird was, but it's not. Or unless the secret shine is whichever one you get in the secret stage outside of the mission that leads you to it. That might actually be what it is, now that I think about it. Also, I was misinterpreting. The secret shine is not the one at the end of the list. That's the 100 coin one. But there is a secret shine, I'm pretty sure, right? Right? Maybe? I mean... those... Delfino Plaza wouldn't have notation like that. Okay. Secrets, yeah, question mark, and then there's 2 shines there. I think that must be it. And that's probably because there are 2 secret stages in Pianta Village, right? I mean, I know there's the Yoshi one. Is there a second one that you could also do a second thing in? Or is there a different shine that I'm not thinking of? Because I've done everything there. I've done everything in Serena Beach. Serena Beach definitely has 2, because there's the one in the casino and there's the one in the ghost mouth statue mouth. So that makes sense. What's the second one in Pianta Village? I mean, it's pedantic to try and remember in a way, but I'm still curious. I don't remember at all. Pianta Village. Surely I should remember easier. Rolling hills, quaint villages, etc., etc. await you. Contact Delfino Tours to plan your vacation today. The glittering jewel of the southern seas. Oh, it's in the southern seas. And also the compass is tilted, so on a map it would be like a slightly rotated. I wonder if they would consider any of that, because in Mario Odyssey they had a bump map or something of that nature of the world map that had the texture of, or like it had Delfino Isle Delfino on it, and it was supposed to be like next to the Mushroom Kingdom on the map. But they textured, like when they did the actual texture on top, it doesn't have it, so it's just sea there. But I think like if you can get it to shine a certain way on the globe, you can kind of see it. And they even had it on promotional material with the world map from Mario Odyssey. And I remember lots of people thinking that that meant we would get it. At the very least, once the game came out, people still were kind of believing that maybe we'd get DLC of it. Yeah, it would have been pretty cool, probably. It is a little surprising that Mario Odyssey wasn't a super DLC game, outside of Luigi's Balloon World, which was completely free, even. Uh-oh. That's... You can do this! I didn't think you could. That's crazy. I did not expect this to work at all. Like, once I realized what this was, I was scared. Also, was Mario losing his grip there? Is that why these exist? Because it looked like he started shaking and I couldn't move him anymore. So I was wondering why I would even need those little alcoves, but I guess that's why. This is crazy to me, though. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've never done this in my life. Get out of here! No mods exist in this world. I mean, to be fair, I obliterated 2 of the ones I used to have, but they wouldn't have been here anyway to take care of it even if I hadn't done that. Dolphin like the GameCube. Dolphin-shaped island. Ah! Uh-oh. It's over, Mario. No, it's not. It's fine. Do I get this shine? Do I bother? I said I was gonna end the stream maybe. But I've just been having fun. Wait, did I get that was my 100th blue coin. We're done. I forgot that that's why I wanted to go in a stage still. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Usually I don't even leave to the title screen like this. Especially since last night I was in the sky. I was stuck in the sky. There's all those crazy islands surrounding it.
Super Mario Sunshine!
Yeah, it was a close one. That bot almost could have made it. 43 shines and 100 blue coins. I don't remember how many blue coins it is per shine, but it's a pretty healthy amount of blue coins, I'd say. I don't know how many blue coins are in the game. We will find out someday. I have a way of finding out that isn't even the internet, too, so we can do this all classic style. I mean, the internet existed when this game came out, so it's not that far-fetched. Okay, well, I guess that's that. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm probably just gonna keep streaming this game whenever I feel like it, because you know what? That's a lot better than the other stuff I was doing, stressing myself out. This is just fun for me. And in nice bite-sized chunks. We haven't even hit 2 hours yet. That's pretty good. It's shockingly pleasant to just not do all that much. You can just game for a little bit in pieces. I also have to make time for myself to play games on my own that I want to play, and but also not in a way that is work for myself, but just in a pleasant way. Especially because there's some visual novels and stuff, and also lots of random little games that I've wanted to play and noted to myself play this later, and then I never make the time for any of them at all. I feel like I could keep talking. I was gonna start saying oh, I tried to play Yakuza 0 again a couple weeks ago, but I just wasn't really getting into it, unfortunately. And it's maybe I don't have to force myself to finish that, because I'm still so early in that game anyway. Anytime I pick it up, I play it once and then forget to play it more. It's a heavily liked game, but I don't know, I just like it. I haven't gotten entranced by it yet, but I want to do stuff. I want to play it and see the story and stuff, and I like the characters. Who knows? But for now, maybe I just play other games instead. Okay. Anything else that I could pull out of my mind, I can save for another stream or forget about completely. Bye-bye. Thank you. Have a nice afternoon, night, or something.